Hi there. This video is to show you how to use the indicator mount to measure the height of the bed on a Prusa i3 printer like the ones I have here. There's 2 points on the bottom where it could ride on the lower rail and it would ride on the top of the rail, and this is just simply to bend it open to snap it into place like this. Okay. Now, also included in the package is the dial indicator. Okay, and if you have this push up and down, it will register the height of the contact point. You can pretty easily see that this is how you can use to measure the height, as long as it's right across the rail like that. Okay. In some of my printer here, the distance is not quite right. It's a little narrow, so I put a little bit of extra tape, and you can certainly do that too if you don't like the loose contact that it has. Okay, so the way we do it is we just push it all the way up, right here, on the rail, and you snap it into place like that, and then you push it down to get the contact and get a reading. Here it's at 5.83. Okay, now if the printer power is off, then you can pretty easily move the head over, okay, and bring it over here, again snap it in place, and get a second reading. So it was 5.83, this is 5.17. Okay, so if that's the case, then you would want to turn on these by hand, okay, until you get to about 5.83, and then you repeat the process. This is right now 5.70. Okay, pull it out, put it over here, press down, 5.18, so I'm raise it up a little bit, 5.3, 6, oh, I'm sorry, 6.3, 5.71, so I'm going to raise it up a bit, 6.03, snap it over here, 6.2, so I'm going to lower this a little bit, 6.14, and 6.1 about. So this is pretty close. This is close enough, at least for me anyway. You might want to be more precise. Now all I have to do about now is move the plate forward. Again, with the power off, it's pretty easy to move. And then you can measure this. Remember, about 6.1. Now this is really low. So at that point, you want to adjust these screws, okay, at the back, and to get the same reading all the way at the 4 point, left and right in front, left and right and back. So you just adjust them until you get them right. Again, you need to move on this side. Now you do it just like over here. Snap it up, measure it again, adjust for it. Okay, so you can be as precise as you want, just fiddling with it until you get the right height in all 4 places. Or in my case, you know good experience that within a 0.1 something you're probably good enough, and that's what I usually set up my my printer for, and I'll be pretty happy with that. Okay. Now you can actually leave it on the rail like that. It would use up a significant amount of bed. It's used up about 1.5 inches of bed because this will run into it when it goes in the right. But what it does is every time it goes down, your z-axis go down to the stop, the end stop, it will indicate what the reading would be, and give you a little extra check to make sure everything is working properly if you want to do that. I sometimes leave it on, I sometimes take it off. It takes about a second to take it off, so it's not very a big deal to think about. Okay, so the indicator is essentially crazy glued or instant glued into this part. This is an older design, this is a newer design now, but essentially I just simply glue this into that using a cyanoacrylate glue, and that's about it. That's pretty simple. Okay, thank you. Bye now.